How's it going, everyone? It's the old gaming blog here. Continue on our basic series tutorial of Gmod's Stranded. Now, to start off this episode, the first thing I want to build, if I press and hold Q and go to commands and then structures, I want to build a stone workbench. This is just to create basic items. Now, this stone workbench requires 20 stone, 30 stone, and 20 of wood. So collect those resources by punching them before you even build up this stone workbench. But I already done that off camera. And if I press F1, the skills will go away for now because we don't need to look at them. There we go, stone workbench. 30 stone, 20 of woods, which I have right here. I got 37 stones, so I only need 30. So if I were to just type in 30, I can only take 30. Same thing with wood. I only need 15. Oh, right, because I can only carry 45. So if I were to dump all that there and take another 5 of wood, that ought to be enough to build this stone workbench. Now, if you press E on it, you can see that you have two basic items that you can build immediately, which is the stone hatchet and the stone pickaxe. These are the two items I would suggest you guys to build as soon as you possibly can build them. You also have the wooden fishing rod, which is to fish, of course, which is also very important to craft, but you need weapon crafting at level 4. Again, if we take a look at our skills, which we can't right now, there we go, we see that we still don't have any weapon crafting because we haven't crafted anything yet. So before we can craft this, we gotta craft some other stuff. Now, a wooden spoon. This allows you to get more seeds for consumed fruit. So if I were to eat this right now, with a wooden spoon, I would get considerably a bigger chance of getting seeds than without anything. Anywho, let's see if we don't have any items yet. We don't have enough resources to make anything. But the first thing I want to make is a pickaxe, because getting stone is actually a bit more difficult than getting wood. And not only that, but having a pickaxe means that you can get more than just stone. You'll be able to get copper and iron, which is also very important for survival or for more advanced structures, which is something that I want to show you guys in this video. Anywho, for right now, let's just focus on getting some more wood. Let's see how many stone I have. I'll take all of them. And let us build a stone hatchet, which is now what we can build. Stone pickaxe still gonna take a while longer. It's actually gonna take 10 of stone. I'd rather. Oh, there's a zombie there. And yes, at night zombies will spawn. And this is only a slow zombie. Again, this is where Gary actually got the idea for Rust. And those guys right there as well. They always spawn at any time. But zombies only spawn at night. So you can get close to them, punch them, run away, close, punch, run away. Keep doing that tactic and you won't lose any health, which, as if you have noticed, mine is at 92 at the moment, because I have taken some water damage when I was swimming. And by punching them, this is actually going to take a while. It's much simpler if you build yourself weapons, which you can build, and actually take them down. There we go, I got him. And now I have a hunting skill, because I just hunted something. If I go and loot that, let's see how much. You can only get meat, but let's see how many. I'm gonna have 1 of meat, so that's another food source. Which, if you cook your food sources instead of just eating fruit, it will also restore a lot more hunger and will restore your health as well. Anywho, I will be doing that in just a moment. I am now going to collect 3 more bits of stone, because I want to do a pickaxe first, then a hatchet. A hatchet is a lot more easier to do, and it's just you're only ever gonna get wood out of a tree, and there's only a certain amount of wood you can get before that tree disappears, before you completely get that tree off any more wood. And as you can see now, I got 10 of stone, which I can stop here for now. However, I am going to need to come back to it at a later date to get a little bit more of stone to build myself a hatchet, but the hatchet doesn't take as many stone as the pickaxe does. Anywho, let's come back here and do the pickaxe. And if we craft it, you should see a new skill there, which is a weapon crafting skill. So anything you craft will give you that skill. we'll go towards it. There you go. Weapon crafting is now at level 1. And now I can select a stone pickaxe, which looks like that, if you guys can see. Now, another thing I'm going to do immediately, actually, is I'm going to take the remainders of the rest of the wood I have, and this sometimes happens if you're too far away. There we go. I have 12 pieces of wood now, and I'm going to start a fire and cook something. Now, if I press and hold Q and go to props, you can go any wooden prop will start a fire on. And I'm just going to do with this one because it costs the less amount of wood. And now if I go to commands and if I go make campfire, you need 5 pieces of wood to be in your inventory to successfully make a campfire like this. This is very useful at night because you might need it to use this at night so you can give yourself some lights. Anywho, if I press and hold E on it, I can go on here on fried meat, and all it requires is 1 piece of meat, and the initial food quality is going to be at 25%. Now, there's a very low chance that I'm actually going to be cooking, but I'm very lucky, so I obviously cooked it. And now I have a cooking level as well. Now, if I eat it, you're going to see that it is going to give me 12.5 of HP and 25% of food, which is excellent. Now, I'm going to be mining, and I probably shouldn't move everything to this island, because this island has everything I need. It has trees, and it has a rock. Now, for right now, I will not be able to plant trees because it requires a harvesting of level 5 or 4, I believe. But in the near future, I will be able to. Now, one thing you can notice immediately, me mining with a pickaxe, is it mines a bit faster. It gets me copper ore, and it's actually going to fail me a little bit less. So now I'm going to be getting copper and stone, and I can also get iron. But there's a very small chance I can get any of that. But as you can see, I get a lot more resources a lot faster and a lot easier. And now I'm now leveled up. I'm now at level 5 as well. Alright, let me just get 10 pieces of stone, for now at least, so I can build a hatchet, so I can better gather more resources. I got enough stone as is. And I'm actually going to get a bit more wood as well. As you can see, I can now store 50 items in my menu. I only have 25, which is half of that. I'm gonna get about, not too much wood, but I'm gonna get about maybe 10 to 12. I'm gonna at least get the minimum amount to build myself a hatchet. And this is your beginner tools that you should build to start surviving. There you go, I got 11 pieces of wood. I'm good of wood for now. So let's go back to our base camp. And let's build a hatchet now. So this is the 2 initial tools you're going to need, and there you go, stone hatchet. If I craft it, it will automatically go into my menu, and that's excellent. So let's craft it, and there we go. I now have a stone hatchet like this. Now it's going to be a lot faster and easier to get me some wood, which will then bring me to my other builds, which is I'm going to be doing. Now, as you can see, my weapon crafting is still level 1, which I need a little bit more than that. And I will have that a bit higher soon enough. Now, the next thing I would suggest you to build would be a furnace. So you can smelt all the copper ore and all the ores that you do collect by mining. So let me go to my resource pack here and store all of this. There we go. And I'm going to go into my structures menu. And I'm going to go to my stone furnace. As you can see, it requires 35 pieces of stone, which is not that hard to get. It's not as hard to get as you would think it is. So don't think that you're going to take yourself a long time, because you're not. And once you set that up, you're going to be able to smelt copper. And that is pretty much it. Up to 35 pieces of copper. Of course, there are several different furnaces, and you can move the blueprints around to anywhere in your camp that you'd want. So you can put it there, for example, and you can freeze them in the air as well. Again, let's go to the other islands to get ourselves 35 pieces of and I need the stone pickaxe, 35 bits of stone, so just so we have enough stone to create our furnace, so we can smelt the copper, so we can build ourselves better tools by building ourselves more and more benches or better crafting benches. There are three main ones that you want to have, which is the stone, the copper, and then last but not least the iron one. The stone, you can only build stone tools and of course wooden tools as well. The copper, you'll be able to build some copper tools that you can have, like copper pickaxes and copper axes, hatchets, which is a lot better than this. What happens when you have better or higher quality tools, like let's say an iron? What's the difference between an iron hatchet and a stone hatchet? Well, the difference is the speed that they mine at and the amount of resources that they can gather. You're gonna have bigger chances of getting a lot more copper and iron with an iron axe than you're going to with a stone axe, which, as you can see, I don't think I can even get any iron with a stone axe at the moment because I'm not getting any. So I'm not 100% sure about that, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. So that is the beginning. Now, once you build everything that you want to build, what happens? And you don't need those stone furnaces or the stone that stone table anymore, the stone crafting bench. What should we do with them? You know, are they useless? Did we spend our resources on them? Are they a waste? No. Once we are done with them, we can just basically gather the resources off them. So I'm gonna eat some more bananas here. There we go. And I got some banana seeds, which is awesome. Let me plant them on the floor right now. My fatigue is a bit down, but it's not down enough yet that I would worry about it. This right now needs 4 more bits of stone. Now, another thing that you'll be able to craft at a later date is a shovel. That shovel, which is going to help you have quicker foraging times. So it's going to help you filter the ground for, you know, faster. And it's also going to help you get some stone off the ground. Now, you can get however many bits of stone you want. That does not matter. You only need one. And that one is basically going to be a piece of stone like this one, which you can infinitely mine anything. Unlike trees, stone never goes away. You can always, you have an unlimited amount of resources coming out of those stones. I only need 4 stones. I got 5. That's enough for now. I just want to build a furnace as well and smelt some copper just so I can teach you guys how to make some tools. And then on the next video, I'll teach you guys how to make some more advanced tools. Anywho, let me get some, no, actually I don't need anything from there. I just need to press E on here and you build, we just build a stone furnace. Now if I put it down on the ground and I put it here, there we go. Now, I'm going to go here and deposit this bit of stone and get all the copper ore that I have, which is 35 bits. Coincidentally, that's also the limit that I can do. You can do up to 35. Now, as soon as I do that, you guys are going to see a new skill showing up, which is going to be the Smelting Skill. The Smelting Skill is every time you smelt any ore, either copper or iron, you're going to get a few points to that. I only got a few copper to do it now, so that should be good enough. There we go. And I also leveled up. I am now survival level 6. And as you guys just saw, we now have pure copper. Not copper ores, just pure copper. Now, if I press and hold Q and put on the structures, I can now build myself a copper furnace if I so much wanted to. However, I don't want to do that just yet. I would much rather have a copper workbench to help me build some copper tools. So I need 30 pieces of copper, which I have 35, 20 of wood, and 10 of stone. I will be doing that on the next video, where I'll be teaching you how to make more advanced tools and more advanced builds. Guys, thank you all for watching. You've been wonderful, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, you can hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for all my video updates. Oh, and subscribe on YouTube. Want to see more of this series? Check out the playlists on the left side, or the previous or the next video of this series.